Evening, everybody. It's about 8 o'clock here in Iowa. One of the many things I like about the summer is that the sun sets at 8:40, so I can still work on it after I come back home. What we got here is a good old Urban Express that I introduced you guys earlier, and this is going to be the follow-up video of our second video, the CVT Explained. We're going to test out 3 belts, the AX31, BX31, and Stock, in top speed and acceleration, and just how it feels. So what we got to do first off is to take the CVT cover off, and I'll show you what's inside.
Yep, 8mm. Alrighty, let's open it up. Nice. Let's take this off. This is the variator face. And now comes the stock belt. So this is the variator. Yep, it's 7. Ta-da! So you always want to do crisscross, so 8 grams. 8 grams, so 3 of the 8 grams and 3 of the 6 grams, total of 42. I'm going to put it like this, this, this. So 120 degrees for each, and the 6 grams, just like that. It's not too difficult, right? I think there's a mosquito in my eye. Oh, it's bugging. All right, close it like that. The cover, put it back on. Look how soft it is compared to BX31. Yeah, this is the stock belt. It's definitely lighter and slightly shorter too. Now let's look up the AX31. Ooh, it's very tangy. Yeah. It's even lighter than the stock one. You can tell. Yeah. Now let's compare the stock and the AX31. Yeah, the stock is a little longer. All right, now we're done. Let's give it a test ride. All right, so it's about to sunset, and we'll be testing our last belt, the stock one. All right, let's give it a try. Oh.
We have our clear winner. BX31 hits 33 miles an hour top speed, and it's the quickest overall from 0 to 30 miles an hour. But let me be fair, because AX31 wins the low end. 0 to 17 was just in 5 seconds, compared to 6 or 7 seconds on BX. And 0 to 25 miles an hour, AX does it in 11 seconds in total, versus BX31's 13 seconds. And 2 seconds is a big deal. So if you're purely just riding stop and go neighborhood speeds, AX31 is genuinely not a bad belt. But once you pass 25 miles an hour, and you got to push it a little bit further down, BX31 is the only option for stock engine and stock exhaust, because 25 to 30 miles an hour, BX does it in 11 seconds, and AX takes 14. In 2026, not in the 80s, on the average American road, sitting at 25 miles an hour means everyone's going to fly past you. So for real world riding, BX31 wins this. I was wondering why it only hit 33 miles an hour for BX31, and that got me to do the compression test right away. I replaced the piston, the rings, all the gaskets, exhaust gaskets, and engine gaskets, and everything. So I was roughly 300 miles ago, so that wasn't a long time. So I'll show you in a minute. And so here's my bottom line recommendation. If you're running a completely stock engine with a stock exhaust, or a ported exhaust like mine, 39 grams, and just put on BX31. So either combinations of either 42 grams or 48 grams or 39 grams. And with the BX31, you'll probably hitting 30 miles an hour, no problem, for just $15. And that's the best bang for the buck, in my opinion. You don't need to go buy big bore kits or performance exhaust and anything like that, those are hundreds of dollars. And real quick, and you might be wondering why I ran 42 grams for all belts instead of like different weights for different belts, because I needed every belt on the exact same setup, same roller, same conditions, same road, and same everything. So the only variable was the belt itself, and that's, I think, the only way the comparison means anything. Once you know that BX31 is the belt, then you got to tune the rollers around it. And one more thing I'll mention is, this wasn't on the footage, but no matter how well I tuned the AX31 and the stock belt with the same carb or different carb setup, they both maxed out at 30 miles an hour and bogged down after that. So the gear ratio wasn't just there.
All right, let's test it out. Oh, make sure that the key's off. And yeah. Geez, it's lower than 100. So, yeah, it got lowered. Definitely lowered. It's roughly 100. Let's try it again. Yep, 100. All right, that's about it. Well, thanks for watching.